guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jordine if you're new here. Today's video is going to be my best of beauty, all of the products that I was really enjoying when I did my makeup in 2021. So these are products that I reach for all the time. So if you're interested in all of those products, then keep on watching. So let's just go ahead and start off with complexion. I am a complexion junkie. I feel like that is what I normally try whenever we're trying new makeup, and it's what I really enjoy. I love to figure out which complexions work for me color wise and formula wise. So these are the foundations that I really liked, and I think that this is probably my overall favorite foundation of last year, which is the YSL New foundation. I have it in the shade New 17. This foundation I wore all the time whenever I wore my makeup. It is beautiful. It is a light to medium coverage. It does not have SPF in it, but it has a nice natural glow to the skin that I really enjoy. I feel like YSL makes really good complexion. Yeah, they're my favorite foundations. If you go back and look at like my top foundations, my high-end foundations, you'll see that YSL All Hours is my #1 foundation of all times. So for this to come in and actually win like a #1 spot for a foundation shows a lot. I love this foundation. I love it a lot. I think it's so beautiful. The next foundation I want to put on that list is the Giorgio Armani Neo Nude foundation. So this foundation actually came out in 2020, but I love it. I was using it before the YSL New foundation came out, and they're actually very similar. But for some reason, I grabbed that YSL New a lot more. But this one, I still feel like it is beautiful. I will reach for it as well. I don't know. I feel like it's easier to grab the other one. I like it a little bit more. The shade that I have in this is 13, but they're both very similar foundations, so it's either or. You don't need both. The next foundation I want to mention is the Sephora collection Best Skin Ever foundation. This foundation is bomb too. This is a natural finish foundation. It looks just like your skin. If you're looking for something that is skin-like but still perfected, I feel like you'll enjoy this. It has a lot of shades as well, so I feel like it's pretty inclusive, and the price point is amazing. It's $20. So if you are interested in a foundation that's just gonna look like skin but still be perfected, I feel like you'll enjoy this one. So try it out if you haven't. I think you'll like it a lot. So I think that's gonna be all for liquid foundations. I don't want to overwhelm you, and I feel like those are really the ones that I really wore a lot when it came to liquid foundations. But I do have a powder foundation that I do want to mention. This is the One Size powder foundation. Wow. The Turn Up the Base versatile foundation powder in the shade Dark 2. This foundation is amazing. It is blurring, it is smooth, it is buildable. You can get light to full coverage depending on how much powder you apply or what application method you use. It's really good. I like it a lot, and the color is perfect. As for loose powders, you guys, I'm very picky when it comes to loose powders. I have 3 here that I actually really liked last year. So the first one that I'm gonna mention, I feel like you already know what it is. It's the Dior cushion powder. This is in the shade Deep. I love this thing. It is a matte finish, but I feel like it's not overly drying on my skin, which I enjoy because I have normal to dry skin, but it just makes my skin look very smooth. I like the tone of it. It's again in Deep. They could use a little bit more shades if I'm being honest, but I use it mainly for my under eye and T-zones, so I feel like that shade is okay for me. I have tried it all over my face, and I feel like it doesn't look ashy on me, but I can see how it can look ashy on someone with deeper skin. So just keep that in mind if you want to try it and you're deeper than me, but love that powder. The next powder is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Setting Powder. This is in the shade 4.0. This powder is bomb too. Another matte setting powder that's not overly drying and very smooth. I think that you guys will really enjoy this. This comes in 6 different shades, so very inclusive. Has options for everybody. It looks good all over your complexion as well as your under eye. I love it. And the little puff that it comes with this little puff here. This puff is bomb too. Just pressing it like all over your face, it makes your complexion look so smooth. Really enjoy that one. And the next powder I want to mention is the Sephora Collection Translucent Powder. This powder is bomb. It is also very affordable, $16, but I love this powder. It's a beige shade. They only have one shade in this powder, but I feel like this shade is very universal. It looks good on everybody. It does not look ashy at all. Does not give you any flashback. Your skin looks smooth, still oil controlling. It's bomb. Like, they did a really good job with this, and I really enjoy it. I have a backup, so you know if you have a backup, that means you like it. It's really good. Next powder. If y'all don't know what I'm gonna talk about, I don't know what to tell you, okay? I don't know what to tell you. That means you're new here. Hi, if you're new here. If you watch my videos, y'all know what I'm about to say. Dior Backstage powder, no powder. My favorite powder, hands down, of last year, okay? I have two. This is the shade 6N for all over complexion. This is blurring, it is smoothing, gives a nice soft radiant focus to your skin. Your skin just looks perfect, okay? It's perfect. It's perfect for natural looking skin, or for somebody who wants additional glow to their complexion if you feel like it's a little too matte. Now, if you're somebody who is overly oily, you feel like you are a grease ball, you might not like this. You might think it's a little too radiant on your skin, so just keep that in mind. But if you're looking for blur and you use a mattifying powder as well, I feel like you might like this as an addition to that mattifying powder. It's amazing. So 6N again for overall complexion, and I have the shade 8N to use as a contour. I love the formula of this powder so much that I had to pick up a shade to contour with. It's crazy, right? It's amazing. Since we talked about contour, let's go in and talk about cream bronzers. I love bronzer. Bronzer is one of my favorite makeup items as well. And the cream bronzer that I really gravitated towards last year, because last year was the year of cream bronzers. Like, they were coming out with them. I'm really impressed with this one. This is the Anastasia cream bronzer in the shade Chestnut. This is the one that I gravitate towards whenever I do my makeup. Like, I reach for this all the time. So this is what that looks like. It's giving you Chanel Soleil de Tan vibes, but you know, actually inclusive shade Chanel. Really love that formula. It goes on pretty creamy, but it blends out into more of a powder finish, which is not overly drying. It's smooth. I like it a lot. The next cream bronzer that I really like is the Saie cream bronzer. This is called the Sun Melt. I have it in the shade Deep Bronze. Deep bronze looks like this, so it has a little bit more red to it compared to the Anastasia cream bronzer, which I feel like is a little bit more golden neutral, which I like. This color is good as well. It's beautiful on the skin. It blends very well. I feel like this is a little bit more sheer than the Anastasia one. The Anastasia has a little bit more pigment to it. So this one you have to build up a little bit more, but still beautiful. And then last but not least is the Danessa Myricks Power Bronzer in the shade Deep. This one is definitely giving me contour vibes as opposed to bronzer vibe. As you can see, the shade is pretty deep. Looks like that, but again, blends out very nicely. But it is pigmented, you guys. You do not need a lot of product at all. Look at that. You don't need a lot at all. So I feel like if you have a deeper skin tone, or if you want sculpt, not warmth, that this is going to be a really good one for you. So since we are still in the complexion category, I'm going to talk about a liquid highlighter that I really enjoyed. This is the Saie liquid highlighter. I feel like I talked about this already. This is the Glowy Super Gel in Sunglow. I use this just by itself. I put it under my makeup just to give me an overall glow. Like, during the summer, I killed this thing, okay? It was all over my face. So under my makeup for overall glow to the complexion, and on top of my makeup for additional highlight. I just really like the formula of this one. It is not, that's what it looks like. It is not like a glittery, intense, pigmented liquid. Look at that. As you can see, it's just a soft sheen with a bit of color. So that's why I really like it. It's very dewy. It's pretty. Another highlighter I really liked, a powder highlighter, was this one, the LYS Aim High highlighter. This formula is really good. You can get this very intense. I don't use it intense because I like to use it with a fluffy brush, and it gives me an overall just nice sheen to my complexion, which I really like. This is in the shade Fearless, so that's what Fearless looks like. It's your bronze tone. That's what it looks like on my finger. It's applied to the back of my hand. And then that's what it looks like. So pretty. Love this thing. Okay, that's gonna be it for highlighter, because the other highlighter that I used a lot is limited edition. Should I still mention it? Yeah, I'll just tell you what it is, just in case you have it and you haven't like reached for it a lot and you want to maybe try it again. But it's the Dior Nude Luminizer in Peach Dune. They changed the formula of this thing, bro. Look at this. Oh, this is limited edition for the summer. So pretty. It's like a peachy golden tone. That's what it looks like. Look, that's the Dior one. And I love that because it's so subtle, but it's very glowy. It's not metallic, if you know what I mean. Like, it's gonna have impact, but it doesn't look like a stripe on your face, which I like for my highlighters to do. Just a nice sheen. So I really like that one. They did recently update the overall Dior highlighter formula. I think because they're going clean. I do like that formula, but I feel like it's a little bit more intense than the initial Nude Luminizer category, so keep that in mind. So I totally forgot to talk about concealers after the foundation, so let's talk about concealers. Now, concealers that I really enjoyed last year. The Rare Beauty, what is this thing called? Liquid Touch Concealer. Love this formula. Very natural on the skin, but it's buildable. You can get a medium to full coverage depending on how much you apply. I just feel like it looks really pretty on everybody, no matter your skin type. I like the way that it wears on the skin. I actually have it on today. I like it a lot. They did a good job with this concealer. Next, we have the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Concealer. This $90 concealer is actually one of my favorite concealers, and I'm mad about that. I am mad that this thing is $90. Like, excuse me, why are you $90? But it's actually really good. It has this nice natural radiant finish to the skin. I feel like it wears really good on my complexion. Like, it wears well for me. I don't know if anybody has had any issues with it. If you've had issues with it, please let me know. I do feel like the colors, though, are a little wonky. Like, some of them are, like, very orangey. When it comes to the deeper category, I don't know, Thomas. You need to fix the colors on this one. But the formula is bomb. The formula is really, really good, you guys, if you're into this. The shade that I have is 7W0 Cocoa, and this is really my skin tone. If you're looking for a shade to highlight, reference Vicky J, because I do believe that she purchased 2 of these. So please reference her to see what shade she uses to highlight. When I went back into the store, I didn't see a color in my Nordstrom to purchase to highlight. I just feel like they didn't have all the shades, the whole range in the store, and I wanted to see it in person. So that's why I didn't bother to buy another one, because I have so many concealers. So I was just like, whatever, I'll keep that. But again, I do like it. I talk about this every year since it came out, but this is the Dior Forever Skin Correct. This is my favorite concealer. I use the shade 5N to color correct my complexion. Overall, I just really like the finish of this concealer. It's actually really, it's finished. I have a little bit left. And I have another one though. I just love the way that this looks on my skin. It's beautiful. And last but not least, the Anastasia Magic Touch? Yeah, Magic Touch Concealer, shade 17. I use this to highlight. This has full coverage, but it's not really matte, which I really like about it. I think that you guys will enjoy this. I like it a lot. I don't use a lot at all. I just use a little bit to highlight in the T-zone, but I feel like it just looks really perfected on the skin. It's very smooth. So those are the concealers that I want to mention. So let's hop back into blushes. So for blushes, I don't think I have a lot. Do I have a lot? I might have a lot, actually. The year of cream blushes 2021 wasn't it? So cream blushes, overall favorite formula, I would say, is the LYS Higher Standard Matte Satin Blush. I love how I'm trying to figure out the name, but it's right here on the back. The Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush. This is the color Passion. I feel like I grabbed a Passion a lot in the fall time. I really, really like this shade. It's beautiful. If you haven't seen my video of LYS, please go ahead and check it out. I swatched all the blushes, so I'll leave a link for you. The next shade here is Empower. This was also a fall shade that's very beautiful. This formula, let me tell you, it blends so well. It is pigmented and it is long lasting. When it comes to blush, normally that is the first thing that really fades on your complexion with your makeup when you wear it throughout the day, but these blushes last. Very beautiful. I love it a lot. And then this is the shade Inspire. This was my summer blush. Okay, when I tell you this is the blush that I wore all summer, this is the blush I wore all summer. I love it. Next for cream blush is the Giorgio Armani Neo Nude Blush. You guys, this thing blends itself. This is in the shade 45. I think it's red something, that's the name of it. Oh, I love this thing. This thing is always sold out. I'm trying to get more colors, but I can never get my hands on it. Every time it comes back in stock, it just sells out very quickly, but for good reason, because it is very, very good, you guys. It blends very nicely. Not as pigmented as the LYS blushes, but the blendability on this blush is insane. It is easy. It is mistake proof. It is beautiful. So for eyeshadow, surprisingly, you guys, I didn't do that much eyeshadow last year. And when I did do eyeshadows, I felt like I just did the same look all the time. So the eyeshadow palettes that I really used all the time, I know this didn't come out did it come out last year? No, it did not come out last year. It came out end of 2020, but this is the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. Love this thing. As you can see, it's all mattes, but you have your different tones. You have neutrals, warm tones, and cool tones, but like really good formula. I feel like it's easy. Again, mistake proof. It's good for beginners and good for pros because of the way that the shadows build and blend. I really enjoy this palette. Wow, I really don't have a lot of eyeshadow palettes to talk about. That's crazy. The next eyeshadow palette is from Dior. It's the 5 Colores eyeshadow palette. So Dior recently updated their eyeshadows, thank God, because these are much better. The other formula wasn't as good. And the eyeshadow palette I want to talk about in this formula is the New Look palette. It's this color here. It's this smoky, like cool tone palette. Surprising, right? I love this palette. The cool tones are very flattering on my skin tone. This is my go-to. I pick this up all the time. Gives you easy smoky eyes. It just looks very sophisticated and beautiful. I like it. It's very nice. It's easy to blend as well. It's pretty expensive for an eyeshadow palette, but I do find that the formula is very pretty. Next, I want to mention the Pat McGrath Labs Luxe Quad Voyeuristic Vixen Venus and Fleur Quad. This is like your go-to. I feel like it's a go-to palette. This color right here, Rose Fire Nectar. Every time I wear this, people are like, what are on your eyes? Rose Fire Nectar. It's so good. I love this quad. It's so easy. Yes. That's Rose Fire Nectar. Look at that. Look. Oh, the shine. And I find that that color goes on really well with your finger. FYI, if you have trouble with that palette, use your fingers. Don't try to use a brush. It's just going to flake all over the place. But that's it for eyeshadows, because really, that's really what I grab majority of the year. So yeah, let's just go in quickly with brows. The Gucci brow pencil. It is the Stylo Sourcils waterproof pencil. I have it in the shade Noir. It's the brow pencil I'm wearing today. I need to purchase another one because this is almost done, and I love the brow pencil so much. I can't believe it. A Gucci brow pencil. Who am I? Who am I? Why would I ever do that to myself? It's $35 for a brow pencil, but I love it. It's amazing. And then the next one is the Charlotte Tilbury brow pencil. This one, they have similar shapes. I feel like that's why I might like it, because it's like a definer type shape, the angled shape, but still thin. So correlations, okay? But yeah, that's why I like both of them. They're both waterproof, but I feel like I grabbed this one more. I like the color better. For brow gel, it's the one and only Patrick Ta Brow Lamination Gel. That's it. That's all I'm talking about. It keeps it up. Up, and it's up, then it's up, then it's the A. That's it. All right. What's next? Lashes. Yes, you guys, lashes. I just tried these like the end of the year, but I love them. These are Faithfull Lashes. That's what it looks like. I love this packaging. It's like a little drawer. Look, 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 look. The style that I have on today is in Goodness, but I've tried the style Peace, and I love that one. It's like your natural lash, your everyday lash. It doesn't hide your look. This one is your wispy lash. Look. Look. It's bomb. I love them. They're very comfortable as well. If you guys are interested in that, I have a affiliate code. I'll link in the description box. It'll give you discount off. Please use it. I don't make any money. Just get your discount off your lashes and please support. Okay, it's a black owned small business. The packaging is just everything. Presentation is everything. Shipping is fast. Love it. Lips, nude lip combination. Liner, Alamar Cosmetics liner in Coqueta. Love this liner. Lipstick, Gucci lipstick in Tacey Hazel is the one I have on today. The color looks like this. It's like a brown nude. Love it. Then I love this one. I'm so happy they brought them back. This is the Dose of Color and Nima Tang lipstick in the shade Penny. Look at that. For lip gloss, Alamar Cosmetics lip gloss in Coqueta. The amount of lip glosses that I've gone through that color. And then last but not least, where did I put it? Here it is. And then last but not least, Carolina Herrera. It's like liquid vinyl. This is in the shade 240. And this is what it looks like. It's like a peach. I have this on today too. It's a peachy color. Love this thing. So the Carolina Herrera lipsticks, it comes with the component and then you can purchase these caps to put over it. I can't even get it off. To put on top of it. So you can customize your caps. And my cap is a little lion on this one. The last thing I want to mention are nail polishes. I really got into doing my nails during the summer. And I did start getting my nails filled. But my nails actually left me. She moved. So right now I don't have my nails done. But I'm going to paint them later on. I want to talk about these nail polishes. They were sent to me from the brand Nail Addict. So you have your top coat, your base coat, and your remover. And then the two colors that I have that I love. This is the color that I wore in the summer on my toes and my fingers. This one is called Clear Sky. It's a teal color. This is the color that I have in my house, you guys. Is my accent color. It's so funny. But yeah, that's what it looks like. These nail polishes are so pigmented. They go on easily. Really a one coat situation. I do two. And then this one here is Perfect Tan. Love this for my toes. It's like a tan with a lot of different sparkles in it. So pretty. Love this. But again, two coats, you're good to go. It stays shiny, especially the top coat. The top coat is very shiny and I like that a lot. I also have a code for them that I'll link down below if you guys are interested in getting a discount. I really like that nail polish. Like, let me show you. I even got me a little lamp because I'm starting to do my nails now. So, you know, we're out here learning new things. Nails are actually very hard to do, by the way. Like, to get them neat and precise. I commend everybody that does their fingernails because let me tell you, when I hit the right hand, oh, it starts to look ugly. But, you know, I'm learning. The toes always look good, but it's that right hand. It starts to look a little wonky. But I have been enjoying those nail polishes, and I think that you guys will really like them. They're a vegan nail polish, so healthy. They're healthy for you. And you have a lot of choices on the website if you guys are interested in looking out. I'm gonna get me some more colors. I need me some spring colors, some bright, vibrant colors. So yeah, I need to go get some more. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Not a lot of products and, you know, things that I really enjoyed. Let me know all the items that you've been enjoying in the last year. Please leave it down in the comments down below. I would love to see what you guys really like. If you like any of the items that I talk about, let me know that as well. All right, guys, so everything will be down in the description box if you're interested in trying anything out. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jordine. I would love for you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up because it helps me out. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.